Hey guys, it's Kieran. In this session, I'm just going to discuss some key important lessons from trading this week and really debunk some misconceptions. So this week, particularly for this strategy I was testing out, I was trading the Euro GBP, the Australian dollar USD, and of course some commodities as well as gold. And what happened at the end of the week was it wasn't a great week, but I was still profitable. But it's just to show the realities of trading. So for example, I took 11 trades. I won 3 trades and I lost 6. Okay? So ultimately, I had a 33% win rate in this particular week. But the average Joe will think, oh, that's such a low win rate. But what the average Joe doesn't realize, it doesn't matter how much your win rate is in isolation. I've still had a profitable week because every time I'm winning, I actually made a bit more than 3 times the amount as when I lost. And so in this context, when I won 3 times, so a 3.11 hour in this case for different instruments. And these were my losses. And this is an example of how, particularly, it's very important to record this thing I call maximum favorable excursion. And this is when, if you try out a new strategy, and you're thinking, well, I don't actually know what is appropriate risk-reward ratio to actually target. But what you can do is that you can obviously have your rough target, but also record, had you held the trade on, how long did the trade travel before it actually hit your stop loss? So particularly, you can see here, I recorded actually how this was a 3.50. So this trade actually hit my target of 3.1 risk-reward ratio trade. But it's still, I recorded how far it traveled, and you can see here, for example, for example, it didn't go much further than that. And certain trades, for example, whilst they hit my target, for example, 3.14, they actually went on to get a 1.5. And so I would actually record this as well. So this is another tool you can actually really add to your arsenal for trading, particularly if you're trying to find out new strategies. This is an example of how this is the reality of trading. I'm a professional trader, and because of that, and I manage funds, professional trading firms, and this is the reality. You're not going to win every single trade, and the reality is that as long as you win more than you lose, and also it's a combination of win rate but also risk reward ratio. And this is just highlight this. Usually for this particular strategy that I'm testing, I usually get about 50% win rate, 45%, and I usually get a 1 to 3 for wins. And I'm still profitable, consistently profitable trader. And so this is an example of how this is a reality. And I think that you should really add this, and of course add, particularly whenever things go wrong, really try and find out really what went wrong so you can really replicate a system that you can keep doing. And what I always say is that book Atomic Habits, which we spoke about in the live streams, how focus on the systems rather than the actual profit, because then the profit will come naturally. Legends, just a quick update, and I'll see you soon. Have a great weekend.